Hey, Garnie! Kahawai. That's the right way to say it. I've been corrected by my children that many times now, I should know it right. And that's what I'm going to go and do right now. We're going to head on down to Grossie Point and catch one. As you can see, I've got my trusty Mercury 3.3 two-stroke, make a shitload of noise motor beside me, which sometimes goes, sometimes doesn't. This doesn't sound very good. Probably because the handbrake's still on. That's better. Oh no, it goes way faster. I generally catch something when I go down there, but it's lunchtime or nearly 1 o'clock. The middle of the day is not the time to catch fish. It's early morning or late evening. Having said that, I've only got a couple of hours up my sleeve, so that's what I'm doing. Why am I taking the sport car instead of the truck? Well, I broke yet again, one of the shock absorbers, the strut that goes up to the housing, and it snapped. It's, I think, the fourth one I've broken, or the third or fourth, I've lost count. And that's what happens when you stick you take off a factory one and put on a lift kit. And the reason I put on a lift kit is because that didn't sound flash, is because the factory ones that come out, the arse end of the Toyota Hilux is sticking up in the air, and it just looks absolutely bloody gay. It looks like it's trying to be something, you know, it's not. So we don't want to look gay, do we? No. What does looking gay mean? It's got nothing to do with being homosexual. It's a completely different word now that my children's generation use, and apparently I'm going quite a lot of areas of my life, but we're getting off track a bit there. So I don't want my car looking gay, otherwise my kids will laugh at me. And also I wanted to clear the front, but I don't know how much difference it makes. All I do know is I've snapped a shitload of shock absorbers, and now I'm having to pay for it again. Right, I'll stop yakking because the road is just there, and that's where we're headed right now. Oh, 30k per hour, come on. Just about to have some fun. Jeez. I reckon that, I was going to say the council, I think they've taken over this bit of road. It was Transit New Zealand, but I'm pretty sure it's gone back to the council. They have spent millions of dollars, not thousands, but millions of dollars on this bit of road here, because I constantly see roadworks going on. And you got erosion on the bank above coming down all the time, trees and stuff, and it's just ongoing. And the road itself is all over the shop. It's rough as guts, and I don't know why there's a 30k thing going on here now. Maybe it's because you've got to keep off that side. I'm buggered if I know, because there's no actual roadworks going on as such. But that's it. Anyway, we're back into the 80k zone, which is a lot more fun than 30. Not that I was doing that. Oh, a few birds on the water out there is always a good sign. Have they been feeding, or are they just chilling? It's supposed to be high tide, but it's not fully a big tide today, and there's quite a lot of wind, so I wouldn't want to be out there in the boat. Nicer to be on the inlet. And what's going on down here? Bloke on the side of the road, just chilling. Gonna get some firewood, are you, mate? Beautiful day for it. Oh no, he's got his surfboards in the back. He's checking the surf. Good on him. Oh, she's a cracker looking day. Not real big tides. Don't know if there's any fish over here or not. There goes Troy over there in his wagon. Even if I don't catch any fish, it's going to be nice just to be out here. Well, let's face it, catching a fish would be nicer. Right, we'll turn it up. Pretty good. Right, we're good to go. Let's we can tow a line out there the other side. Tow that a while and see how we get on. I keep off the island here. I just stay on the beach because it's a place with a bird's nest and it's their environment, their habitat. I have put traps on here before, but they've got washed away just to get rid of the rats that sometimes take the nesting birds' eggs. It's pretty windy, so I don't know how much you can hear, but anyway, so yeah, I keep down on the beach and just give those guys some peace. I'm going to go up the point here and cast off where I like to fish. And one fish should be enough, to be honest, but we'll see what's going on. It's almost high tide and it's not a big tide and there's not any birds working the water, so it's probably going to be a bit of hit and miss today, I think. Oyster catchers, although there's not many oysters left here now. And that's the island. First cast of the day and last cast are always the most important to me. Any small fish following it in? No, there's not. Well, that's not a good sign. Not happy with this tiny, short, thick tray, so I'm going to change it. It's not getting any strikes. Check it out, it's massive. Oh, I think I got this at the warehouse and I got a new tray, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, not bad. I think it's what it catch a fish. Never used one of these before. I'll give it a fair trial. I'll fish for 20 minutes. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to the standard one. Definitely got more weight on it. That's a 15-pound trace. I'd like to get out further still though. Yeah, I'll smash one out there. Where have all the kawaii gone? Long time passing. Where have all the cow? It surfs on the top of the water, isn't it? What's with that shit? Yeah, it gets a bit twisted too. I don't know if I like this one or not. No, it's not really a question of what I like, it's a question of whether a fish likes it or not. At least it comes to the top, it's not going to get stuck on the bottom, I suppose. Well, that produced nothing, so I've gone back to the original one and I'm going to stick with that and just see how we go. It's a bit light, but hey, this here was not doing it at all, so I've had more joy of these. There's white bait out there today, so it might be closer to it. Sean, it's taken a long time. Been fishing for a long time, and he feels like a good one too. Happy days. Just hit it like that. Stay on, you bastard. Stay on. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, man. Oh, I lost it. Bugger. Damn. Oh, well, they're out there. Fish on. Yes. Rightio. Okay. Just going to keep this nice and firm. Oh, he's not a baddie either. He's going across here. I'm just going to keep the line tight. He's trying to get out. He's going to run. Just going to keep this line up. Kawaii. Stay on, mate. He's a beauty. Nice eating fish. Just keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. Look at that. Come on, mate, come on. Oh, I can see he's hooked good. You can see he's hooked good. Doesn't want to come in. Come to daddy. Oh. Yes, you beauty, you beauty, you beauty. Oh, it says. Come on, mate, come on. Here we go, here we go. Shit, a brick. I can't believe it. We got the bloody fish, which is fucking awesome, because that's all I wanted was one fish, and I'm going to bleed it. Here's where I want to go. Just behind the eye, straight down. Yeah, he's pretty well dead now. And that's dinner. Now I'm going to bleed him out as well, just to get the blood out. It's down here. And this will be a nice eating fish, really a nice eating fish. Just let that blood go out. There she goes. Oh, beautiful fish. Look at that blood. That's what you want. Get all out of the meat. So he's been ickied and bled. And now I'll take his guts out. Now you can just take it straight out through here actually, but I'm gonna split him down the middle, do him properly. I'm stoked. Just nerves, he is dead. I can assure you of that. Just from the anal fin up there, straight up the guts, literally. Oh yeah, beautiful fish. It's a male fish. You can tell it because it's got milt in it and not roe, that's milt. That's the milk. And we can take these gills out as well. Here's the heart. Hearts can beat for a long time. The nerves. Beautiful fish. It's awesome. So we've got the fire cranking, and we've got sweet Eleanor. She's swigging off the axe here, or she was. She's a strong woman. Are you going to throw something on the fire, mate?
Oh yeah, spaghetti squash.
Spaghetti squash, is that like a vegetable?
Yeah, but it makes spaghetti if you rake it with pork. I've never had it, and my boss gave it to me.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that.
Cool. I'm totally stoked to caught a fish, but I'm going to let it sit in the fridge a couple of days to let the oil go through the fish, because that's the best way it tastes for sashimi. And on this, once it goes down, I'm going to show you guys how I'm cooking pork recently. The wind is just like fanning those flames, and that is burning bloody hot. I've never seen one. We can grow them, mate.
Yeah, we can do anything here.
We could, eh? Well, interested to see what you can do with that.
We'll see.
We've got some borage, and we've got some silver beet, and some kale, and I have been cutting these, but I actually like to eat the root too, so I'm going to pull one right out of the ground if I can get it out without it breaking off. Yeah, that's enough. Nice fresh spring onion. Man, it smells strong. Fresh coriander. Doesn't come much fresher than that, does it? Take the whole plant out there. absolutely delicious. Look at that, fresh coriander. That smells great. This is a beetroot. I'm going to take a beetroot leaf off as well. Nice big leaves, eh? This has got like 3 heads of broccoli. You can take a small one off. Is that there? I'll take that one too. That'll be enough. Good crop. The hot plate heating on the fire. A bit of water. It'll clean off. Here's some of my other ingredients. This is the one I was telling you guys about, Montreal chicken. This is what's going to be going on my pork, and as Gregory said, who sent it me, he said it's killer on pork, and it bloody is. Look at that nice bit of pork. Yeah, it's a beauty. Dan Shan caught that one with his dogs. Look at the fat on it. And I've got some mushrooms, some butter, and I've got 1 lemon. These Canadian buggers know a good tucker, and I've had this a couple of times now. Wanted to test it first before filming it. I actually made a wee private video for Gregory and I sent it to him. Turn those over. Good old dab. Being very liberal. I'd actually also salted this too, which I didn't show you. I'd salted it and left it in the fridge a couple of days to draw some of the moisture out. I'm actually salivating while I'm doing this because I haven't eaten all day. Geez, I'm not too sure about Eleanor's spaghetti squash. No, we'll see when it comes out of the embers. Believe it or not, I've actually given that hot plate a clean. That looks pretty disgustingly dirty still. So I'll put water on it twice and start putting this meat on there. Check out these babies. These mushrooms are huge. I've got a mushroom growing kit. I'm going to start growing them. These aren't mine, but I'm going to start growing them soon. The new thing I want to try. I'm going to stick a bit of olive oil on for flavour. It likes that, doesn't it? How good does that look? It smells delicious. Oh, if you guys could smell this, seriously. Spring onions in. Lovely. So, I'm just going to put it straight on there, and then we add some water. Just to saute it. I don't think Eleanor's too interested in her spaghetti squash. She's on the phone to some lucky bloke. Hey Eleanor! Oh, I've turned her over a few times, but it's done its dash. It's pretty cooked. Your squash is ready, mate. You want me to take it off the fire? Do you want me to take it off or just leave?
Oh, you know, I might flip it. Sorry, still.
I'll just flip it, but.
Do you reckon? Oh, maybe just on this side it needs a wee bit more.
Yeah, mate. Rightio, dinner time. This is the part of the day I really love, eh? Ooh-wee. So I'm going to put a bit of lemon juice over the pork as well. I found that goes really well with that seasoning, that Canadian seasoning, which is actually for chicken. And I also like to have it on my vegetables. Just makes them a bit of a zing. And it's nice to get some vitamin C into your body. You know, eating a mushroom doesn't quite butter the parsnip, does it? You've got to have a piece of meat to really know. Oh, it's so good. With the mushroom. Look at the fat on that. Oh, a rock just broke in half. River rocks, that one there just snapped in half. Look at the fat on that pork. Isn't that just like unbelievable? Oh man. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me again. This is just so... It's just so good. can't stop eating. Whoa. Mmm. Oh. It's heaven. Are you gonna eat your squash or what's gonna happen with that?
I'm gonna eat it when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably just roll it out. Oh yeah, that's actually exactly wrong.
Have you eaten today, mate?
I have a fish wrap.
See you later, you machine. I don't know if you noticed behind me there's a bit of a frame up. I've got the chicken frame up and I'm just going to put the wine netting on it. Anyway, what's really nice is doing this. Pork first. Oh, so good. And then your coriander like this. That is to die for. Out of 10, folks. 10 out of 10. So fresh, so delicious. I think this is for me one of the best meals I've cooked this year, and it's so basic. No plates here, just a bit of wood and that. Pork is one meat I always cook a lot, like almost overcooked, because it can carry some nasty sometimes. So unlike beef or deer or horse even, or hare, you can get away with undercooking, but you really need to cook your pork well. Well, this here is beetroot leaf. I didn't know. Oh, it tastes delicious. It actually tastes like the beetroot, the actual round, the beetroot itself. It's sweet and delicious. Absolutely delicious. If you're on a no sugar diet, or no sugar and low carbohydrate diet, when you eat food, everything tastes so much sweeter. You really taste the natural sweetness and stuff. And it explodes in your mouth. So good. That'll do, B. That'll do, Bigsy. Gonna take dogs for a walk in a minute. Hey, if you're still watching, you made it this far through the video, thanks for following us, and it was good to have you along. A lot of you guys I know personally, a lot of you I know through your comments, a lot of you I know through Patreon. However I know you, thanks for walking along my path with me. There's nothing flash happening here, nothing spectacular, majestic, just some bloke cooking his grub, going out catching his food, growing his tucker. There's nothing amazing about it, but you guys choose to join me, and for that I'm very, very grateful to have you along for the ride. Good luck with your own harvest of food, with your gardening, trapping it, spearing it, bowing it, diving for it, fishing for it, shooting it, dogging it, however you're getting it. Even if you just go to the supermarket and scoring a good deal, I hope it's going well for you and you're getting some good nutrition into the people you love, your family, your friends, and yourself, of course. Be good, can't be good, be careful, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later. I've got chickens hanging around very close, dangerously close, guys. Overdue for eating some chicken, some organic chicken. Fuck off! Fuck off! See ya.